Hello everybody, this video is brought to you by bodyquirks.com, Esther and Tara. And we're going to talk about a little bit of self-massage for all of you office workers that sit in front of a computer for hours and hours and your arms get all congested and tired. So we're going to first of all talk about the anatomy of the arm. And Tara is putting her arm palm up on the counter to show us the side of the thumb is the side that has the radius. The first bone attaches on the thumb side. The ulna is on the pinky side, and it goes, of course, all the way up to the elbow. And the two bones are attached to each other with a membrane that keeps them from separating and makes them work in unison. So that membrane gets really, really congested, especially when all you do is move your fingers and you don't, move your arm very much. So Tara is going to show you a way in which you can release that membrane, which will in turn release your wrist and make your arm a lot healthier. So using a tall counter or a table or even the floor, wherever you are, just find a position that is comfortable for you and lay your arm palm up on the surface. And using your other arm, apply pressure starting at the elbow. You lean into it, make sure to stay relaxed. You don't want to, really raise your shoulders and get yourself all tight somewhere else. So just leaning into that forearm, open and close your hands, rotate your wrist right and left, kind of whilst you're holding your bone. It really helps to loosen up the membrane that attaches the two bones. So you start at the top and you slowly work your way down. You can tell when it releases, and then you move on to the next spot. Again, making fists, turning your wrist, really causing that area to work while you're applying pressure to it and helping it to release. And you work your way all the way down to the wrist. Sometimes our arms are so congested it takes quite a bit of time to fully release something. But if you start a little bit at a time, you won't get too sore. But it's really important to keep your wrists and your hands in good health, especially when you're using them all day, every day. So she finished one arm, now she'll proceed to do the other arm, again starting at the elbow. So it's really a very easy procedure, and it really will make an enormous difference on how the health of your hands and wrists is, and help you avoid things like carpal tunnel and repetitive strain injuries. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, brought to you by Bodyquirks.